What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Arsenal News live show. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Excuse me, we're back again, of course, to give you the latest news and everything going on in the current situation with Arsenal. And of course, we're back with the main guy himself. We've got Seb in the building. How you been keeping, Seb, mate? I mean, are you looking forward to Arsenal coming back pre-season soon?
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah. Now that we're getting these signings through, I am actually starting to look forward to the new season.
Yeah, man. Of course, it's coming up very shortly, isn't it?
Yeah,
Literally
they go next week. They
next
go to
week,
London.
yeah. Yeah, some big games as well coming up. Milan, Newcastle, Tottenham as well, all in pre-season. So it's going to be interesting. And then the Emirates Cup as well, isn't there? So
Right.
going to be some interesting to see hopefully some new signings. We want the new striker and we want Gyökeres in for at least
Indeed.
that first game against Milan. But big up everyone, guys. Make sure you guys big up the community. Make sure you guys hit like buttons up. We'll come to for your comments very shortly. So keep leaving down below. We've got a lot to talk about. We're talking Wanyeri new contract. Some really good news today about Wanyeri signing a new deal. Talking Gyokeres, guys, and we're talking some other news as well. So big up everyone, man. Hope everyone's doing well. And let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. But Seb, you been enjoying your summer, man? Been a good summer for
Yeah,
you?
I've been trying to. Yeah, yeah,
Now Arsenal are back, people. So hopefully,
yeah.
for a new season, obviously, it's gonna be an interesting season, isn't it, man? I'm saw Liverpool sign some big players. Man City signed some big players. You know, Chelsea won the Club World Cup the other day. You know, so and Liverpool looking at a new striker, Ekatike or Isak as well has been mentioned. So it's going to be an interesting season. But let's get into the Gyökeres news because obviously it's developed massively in the past couple of days. Honestly said, Arsenal hopes to finalise Viktor Gyökeres deal in time before the preseason tour, which is obviously next week. We also got from Dara AS and a few reports coming out yesterday saying that the deal nearly collapsed, but we have agreed a deal, 63.5 million deal for Gyökeres with a further 10 million add-ons easy to fulfill. The striker will travel to London for his medical on Friday, guys, apparently. CNN Portugal as well, the person who first broke the meeting, basically said that it's being close to being finalized. Arsenal wanted 3 million euros easily achievable. Basically, all this to do is the add-ons, basically. This whole add-on side of things, Arsenal apparently going to go half and half with Sporting, 5 million each way, something like that, to get 10 million add-ons in total. And then there's one I wanted to share as well. Again, Chris Wheatley saying Viktor Gyökeres will travel to his medical this Friday. There's loads. Everyone's saying it's going to be Friday, where he is going to be traveling to do his medical. But yeah, Seb, Gyökeres seems to be the guy on the way, man. I know it's not officially confirmed just yet, but he does seem to be on his way to Arsenal. We do be looking like we are going to be getting off number 9 since Aubameyang. How you feeling, bro? Gyökeres to Arsenal. How happy are you with this, man?
Yes, I am happy about this. This is the guy I really, really wanted, even before Benjamin Sesko. Definitely, I know I've come on here once, and I think it might have been last year when I said I wasn't convinced because we don't watch that league, and obviously he only did it for one season. But the longer I've seen him, he's continued to on, and he's also done it in the Champions League as well. Maybe convinced that he is the guy, because what we need right now is a prolific goal scorer, someone to come in and hit the ground running. And yes, this is also a risk, probably just as much as Sesko, because he's only done it in Portugal, and he has also done it in the Championship. He's yet to do it in the Premier League, so that there is always that risk. But that is a risk worth taking more than Sesko, because Sesko isn't a natural goal scorer, and he would have needed time to settle. Yeah. Well, this guy is more capable of coming in and hitting the ground running. And if you actually have a look at his goals, didn't he score? He scored over 50 last season.
He scored, I think it's 97 in 2 seasons.
97 in 2 seasons?
No, sorry, 97 in 102 games, actually.
102 in 102 games last season. I think he got over 50 in all.
Over 50, yeah.
Yeah, so, and listen, we don't expect him to come in and score that. So that's not going to happen. But
no,
if you can get at least half of it.
You get half of it, yeah.
That's still more than good enough. That's still great.
I think he can get Aubameyang numbers. Do you remember when Aubameyang won the Golden Boot? How many goals did he score when he won the Golden Boot with Salah and Mane?
29.
Was it 29 goals he
Yeah,
scored?
yeah.
What
I think
in the Premier League season?
yeah, it was 29. They tied on.
Wow.
So if he can do that, that's still good. That's still good enough, and it will help Saka's game. It will help Odegaard's game because they'll get more assists. And what we've always needed, for time and time again, is that we've needed players where when the game's not going well, someone just to come out and get us that goal. And without a top class striker, it's very hard to do that. Because yeah, you're right. We've not had one since Aubameyang.
Aubameyang, yeah.
You can probably even argue that he probably wasn't. He was just very prolific, but his work rate wasn't great. I think the most complete striker we've last had was actually Robin van Persie because he could do everything. But I know we had Gabriel Jesus, and we've still got him now. Who I do think is a good player, but he's just not prolific enough. And he's too injury prone to be leading the line every single week to fire you to a title. And I still think he's a very good number 2 striker, but to be leading your line every single week to lead you to a title, no. And Kai Havertz, I'm just not convinced at all. But maybe he might improve his game because he knows he's got competition. I hope so, but but this signing definitely does make a lot of sense. And yes, you're right. It's not been done yet. I just need Arsenal to just hurry up about this. And the thing is that let me talk also about what's happened with Sporting Lisbon and that. So I just thought I'd get something to say. Now, obviously, they came out with a statement that about Gyokeres, that he's going to be fined and all this. And they're going to put him in the reserves and keep him if Arsenal can't agree their deal and they won't budge with their demands. The thing is, it was just a clear negotiation tactic. I was never worried that this was in jeopardy. I just needed Arsenal just to hurry up with this, get him on the tour for pre-season, and then move on to the next target. Because I don't think Gyokeres alone wins us the title. I still think we need another 2 more players, another left winger, and another attacking mid. I still think that whole front line needs readdressing because it's gone stale for the last few years. So yeah, that was just a pure negotiation tactic. And also, I'm happy that this guy wants to come because if we want players that want to come and play for you. And Gyokeres has been itching. No, this is the club I want. Because don't forget, he's turned down Man United, which, let's be honest, everyone does that. Even Leon Delap does it because they're that much of a joke and a shambles, and I love it. And don't forget, he also said no to Real Madrid. I think I heard that rumor.
Real Madrid, Juventus, Man United, Saudi clubs.
Wow, to come to Arsenal. So that says alone that
he took a 2 million cut as well, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. And that alone, this is what you want. You want players to come in. So if they're doing that, then I'm cool that fairly confident that he will come in and he will do well. He will do well for us. Do I think he's going to hit the number of goals that he scored in Sporting Lisbon? No, absolutely not. But if you can get at least half that, like I said, that still could be good enough to get us over the line because this is what we need now. We need proper proven players, a finished article that can get us over the line. That's what we need. So yeah, just get this done, then fair play.
I think you're right, to be honest. I mean, this definitely is what we've been missing for years now in terms of that striker position.
And some fans, of course, will be skeptical of this. Some fans that preferred Sesko will be skeptical of this.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. Like I said, everyone's entitled to their opinions. And yes, probably Sesko long term does have a better ceiling and does have potential to be the next big thing. But the thing is, we need now. We can't wait any longer. We need now.
We need now, exactly that. Yes. You know, we need
can't wait, otherwise
now.
We're gonna drop off quickly.
Yeah, listen, I'm a big fan of Gyökeres, to be honest. I think he's obviously been in England as well, hasn't he, at Coventry? Did he finish in Championship? Then he decided to go to a different league, different sort of, over there in Europe. And he's done it in Champions League.
Yeah, he has.
Even for Sweden as well. I don't know if you've seen, but a lot of Swedish people rate him more than Isak, I think.
Really?
Because he's got better, maybe not rate more in terms of an overall player, but he's got better numbers than Isak does in Sweden.
Really? Yeah.
Um,
Really? That's interesting.
I don't think he is better than Isak. I know we're signing him, but
no, I don't.
Isak's Isak. Come on, people.
No.
And if Liverpool do get this guy, which I
I
still
think we
will
need to
say.
talk. We need to address that. I want to just address that now.
Yeah, go on. Isak, if this happens,
You know
man.
what? I'm starting to get really, really, really nervous now, scared about this, because the thing is that I think if Liverpool get him, that's title over. Forget the league, and we have to focus on like the FA Cup and go get him. That's title over. But the thing is, Newcastle insists he's not for sale, and it's probably more likely that he will stay at Newcastle. But the thing is, I've been on this podcast before, and people have laughed at me about this when I said you have to make these players available. Because sometimes when a club doesn't want to sell, you have to test the waters with a serious bid, not a terrible bid like we would do, with a serious bid.
Yeah.
Test the waters, and you never know, it could make Isak think twice. Because let's be honest, why aren't you going to want to move to Liverpool? Why aren't you going to want to?
They won the league, didn't they?
And look at the players they're getting in. Why aren't you want to? And I honestly think the way this happens is I don't think he'll be on Newcastle. I think it's whether Isak says, I want to go, or I'm interested. Yeah. I think it depends on him, which he could easily done, which he can easily do. He's not confirmed whether he definitely doesn't want to go. I think the only way this gets closed is Isak says, I want to stay. But he's yet to do that. And I honestly reckon 120 or 130 million to Newcastle take that. I really do. And let's be honest, they would not be going in hard for Ekatike if they didn't know, if things weren't happening with Isak, if they weren't sure about Isak, they would not be going hard. And people will say, yeah, but the reason they're going for Ekatike is because Callum Wilson has gone. But you don't spend 70 million plus on a backup striker. You don't do that. You don't do that. So
no,
I seriously think there is legs to that. I am getting scared now, and it will annoy me. And the thing is, this is what I wanted Arsenal to do: actually go in and show some test the waters instead of just assuming no. Go in and test the waters first, explore the deal, and then you go for Gyokeres and Sesko. Because I'm sorry, if Liverpool get him, I will be fuming. I will be upset. I will be fuming.
Wrap up the league already, people.
And again, this will be another nail in Mikel Arteta's coffin. And he's got no excuses now. He's got no excuses because you've got Gyokeres, you've got that striker now. Because before we were saying goal scorer, which all these years he has chosen not to buy. You've got one now, and if he doesn't actually come in and hit the ground running and it can work, it will be on the manager. It will, because now this puts pressure on the manager. As much as the pressure on the player, and much as it puts pressure on the player, it puts pressure on the manager. But I'm telling you now, if Isak comes in, I don't know what else we can do. Mate, even if we sign like an Eze and Rodrigo, I still don't see us getting past Liverpool if they sign Isak. Because right now, I still think the league's wide open. Liverpool can still be got at. Man City, bought in all those players are going to take time to gel in. They can still be got at. So it's still there for us.
Yeah,
it's still there for us. So we've got to do everything we can.
Yeah, I'm like you. I've got a bad feeling about this Isak situation right now. You know, because
the longer this goes on, goes on, the more you're thinking, oh, there could actually be.
But then you got to look at Arsenal then in that situation.
You do, 110%.
Why are we not doing the same thing as Liverpool?
Exactly. Because we were prepared to go all in for Madueke, who we don't need, and all in for Gyokeres.
Yeah,
add those two things combined, because Madueke up to 52 million, and what's his name? Sorry, Gyokeres, 68 million.
Yeah,
you add only a little bit more, that gets you an Isak.
Exactly that.
I don't think for 1 minute he wouldn't want to come play for Arsenal. Of course he would. For Arsenal Football Club, for crying out loud. Of course you would. Lots of players right now want to play for us. It's not like before when players like Locatelli and Vlahovic will say no. It's not like that now.
Nah.
People want to come and play for us. So if we hadn't explored this deal or explored the possibility, and he does go to Liverpool, yes, it's on the club. It is. And I am seriously now starting to get concerned. I do probably think it is more likely he will stay at Newcastle, which I now hope he does do. But I'm telling you now.
I'll still be concerned if they do get a striker anyway. Like if they get Ekatike, to be honest, because that's a striker.
I won't be as concerned.
Yeah,
if
but but you know,
of course you've got to be. Yeah, of course you've got to still be cautious of Liverpool because they've got a great side. They've still got Salah, they've got Wirtz
coming in,
great midfield, and so yes, of course, any striker they bring in, you've got to be skeptical. But Isak, I think he's the most complete striker in the Premier League, even more than Haaland. I think he is.
Yeah, overall as a complete player,
yeah. I think he's one of the best strikers in the world right now. I really do. Well, Ekatike has only really done it in Germany, and
I'm not fully like. I know he gets a lot of hype, Ekatike, but I still think that'd be an upgrade on Nunes, to be honest.
Oh yeah, most likely. Well, most people will be an upgrade on Nunes.
And you look at Liverpool last season; they still won the league, even with playing Diaz as a false nine.
Exactly.
Gakpo, I think, was playing there.
Exactly.
You know?
So
and they've only added to their team even more now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I still think they're more favourites to win the league than us. I do. But if they get Isak, then it's done. If they don't get Isak and we go out and get like an Eze or Rodrigo, then I will tip us as favourites.
Oh, Seb, here we go. Apparently we're crashing out. It's ridiculous.
What does that mean?
Like he's saying, why are you getting angry for no reason? Pretty much.
Because this is concerning. This is concerning. I have to voice my concerns because this is what we do on this channel. We say how it is. Yes, pressure does have to go over the club because, especially after what they did to us in January, especially then, when it was clear we needed signings. It was clear and obvious, but they sat still and did nothing because they felt like no one was available. We'll go for the summer. And if that was the case, then I expect Arsenal to be getting the real deal. They owe us one after the shambles in January. And yes, don't get me wrong, I'll be over the moon with Gyokeres, but we need more than just him. It can't stop there because that will probably not get us over the line, especially the way Liverpool are spending, especially the way City are spending. And especially when you're getting Isak, the most complete striker in the Premier League and one of the most complete strikers right now in world football. That changes everything. Who's done it in the Premier League, who's got all that experience, Premier League experience.
Yeah.
It's only going to make them stronger. And because the thing is, where we're crashing out, we want to win the league. That
should be the standard and the only standard. Win the league next season, people.
If you finish second place for 4 seasons in a row,
you forget about second. We've got to win the whole thing, man.
And that's absolutely just. Then you've got a serious problem. Or if you challenge for like more than 3 seasons and you can't get over the line, then something is seriously wrong.
Has a team in history ever done four in a row finishing second place?
No, only we have that.
Only us
in the Premier League have had 3 second place finishes. 1999, 2000, 2001. And I just hope that time it repeats what happened then, because that next year we did go on and win the league.
Yeah, but in those seasons we finished in second place, we won something, didn't we?
No, we didn't actually.
Did we not?
No, we didn't.
Not even. Wait, what years was it again?
1999, we didn't win anything. 2000, we didn't win anything. 2001, we didn't anything. 2002, we won the double.
Won. Yeah, that was it.
We won the double.
That was it.
We won the double. 2003, we won the FA Cup. 2004, we went invincible. 2005, we won the FA Cup.
Yeah.
And then a long gap until 2014, then we started winning FA Cups. That's what it came to.
Yeah.
And then players like Overmars and Petit, what went left?
Yeah, facts, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
So that's just what it is. But you need to get over the line. That's why I'm doing it. Calm down. Well, you've got to be concerned. And if any Arsenal fan isn't worried about this Isak going to Liverpool, then you should be. And if any Arsenal fan defends this about why we didn't explore, at least explore, then I don't know what else to say. But don't get me wrong, like I said, I'm happy with Gyokeres. But if there were better strikers out there, they need to be more of the front. And I honestly think Mikel Arteta wanted Sesko and the club wanted Sesko.
Well, they did.
I honestly think the only reason they pulled out of that was because they were priced out of the deal. Because if
they wanted 90 million euros, didn't they, Leipzig?
Yes, because if they weren't, and he cost roughly the same as Gyokeres, I can guarantee you now they would have gone all in for Sesko and they would have got him in by now. I can guarantee you.
Yeah, but it was. I thought it was that. It was 22 goals.
Oh, sorry, yeah. It was 22. I know. Sorry, I know it was in his 20s.
I think it was actually Harry Kane who got like 30 goals, didn't he, that one season? Or 29 goals in that one season. Yeah. I think he's the only one
he's got 30 goals. He's got 30 goals before. And yeah, you're probably right. Sorry, I'm thinking of the season after when he got 29. That was actually Jamie Vardy that just won.
Jamie Vardy, yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of that. So,
but even that season, I still see Gyökeres getting 22 to 25 goals Premier League.
Yeah, that's still good enough.
And then you add the other competitions as well, like Champions League. I think it will get a few.
Yeah, he's already done it in the Champions League, so why not?
Yeah, it's an absolute no-brainer. So basically, everyone, is it a done deal? Basically,
it's not.
It's not in terms of like we're still not here we go yet. But everyone, this Portuguese report, they reported it first before they were saying that it's close to being finalized. It's just to do with these add-ons again, man. Basically,
it's just
stupid add-ons.
It's just a structure. Yeah, why can't you just? And they want realistic add-ons or performance faces, not unrealistic. They're pretty.
And then you had this other report saying that again, it's to do with it's to do with these easy add-ons of 10 million basically. But then they also said the striker will travel to London for his medical on Friday.
Because the thing is, they want these add-ons, so that's why.
Yeah.
That's why they want ones that are easily achievable to get.
That's the thing, yeah. That's the thing that's holding it back.
To be fair, they have every right to demand that. They have every right to do that.
And Ornstein said Arsenal want it done before you got to pre-season, which is literally obviously
this weekend.
This weekend,
They have a behind closed doors friendly at London Colney against Watford, and then later that evening they travel out to Singapore.
Yeah, we literally have Watford on the Saturday, and then we fly out in the evening, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So we want him done before pre-season. But you can still sign him, and you can still join later on, can't you?
We've done it with Zinchenko and other players. Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, okay.
You just want to. It's just ideal that you get a full pre-season onto your belt.
He needs a full pre-season for me.
Get settled in, so you go into the season prepared, because that's what we want. Especially with the start we've got. More importantly, more than ever, you go into that season prepared.
Facts, 100%, man. But in terms of him overall as a player, like there's not that much. I look at him. I think is in terms of his weaknesses. I think he's got a lot of strengths in his game, man. Like.
Maybe his aerial threat isn't quite good.
Yeah, but the thing is, someone told a Sporting fan came on my chat the other day, Seb, and they said the reason why his aerial threat's not good is because the way how Sporting play, and apparently they barely like cross the ball. Like this is this is Sporting fans saying this, by the way. Obviously, we don't watch Sporting week in week out, so we don't know this. But the way how Sporting play, does a lot of work by himself and as a one-man striker. You can see him where he's dropping back and his hold-up play. He looks even when he drives with the ball, he looks so powerful, man. And a lot of defenders can't really handle him. And you see the guy a lot drift out wide as well. To the wide areas, they're doing the work by himself, really. That's what this is kind of by Sporting fan people. Like the way how the system how they play, they don't really like get enough crosses into the box for him to actually use his aerial ability. So I get that. That's why it could be a concern. But there's obviously other ways to score goals, ain't there? And he's proved that already. And plus, we have players in terms of aerially. Look how the whole set pieces last season, for example. We got about a full NBA squad, but it seems like people. So we have players for that as well. So I get that concern. But other than that, the goals don't lie. His other attributes as well. Like the physicality will not be a problem for me in the Premier League. He's built like a tank, people. So yeah, I'm buzzing with this, Seb. I really am. Like I said this, I'm not been this excited for a transfer already. And maybe it's because we've been missing a strike since Aubameyang.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
I've not been this excited for a transfer since probably maybe Rice.
Yeah, Declan Rice. Yeah, that was the last time I got excited for a transfer. But then, yeah, Declan Rice. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
that gave you goosebumps because Calafiori certainly didn't. Kai Havertz certainly didn't. David Raya. Yeah, it was a good signing, but it didn't give me goosebumps. Mikel Moreno certainly never did. I never wanted him.
Yeah.
And Madueke certainly hasn't. Kepa hasn't. Zubimendi, yeah, I like him, great player, but we really wanted was a striker. So, but yeah. So.
How would you just a question? How would you rate the window so far? With Gyökeres going to come in, obviously Zubimendi, Norgard, Kepa. Who's the other one? Madueke, Mosquera as well is going to be coming in. So far, how would you rate it? Because for me, I still think we need a lot more.
We do. We need a lot more. I think we need 2 more.
Yeah.
I think if we get like an Eze and Rodrigo, I doubt we will, but if we do, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10.
10?
So far, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. If we get
like a proper perfect 10 out of 10 window?
Yes, if we get Eze and Rodrigo, 10 for me. But if we don't, if this is it, I'm going to be real and I'm going to go 5.5.
5, yeah. If we ended the window right now, for example, this was all we got,
I'm going to go 5.5.
Probably around a 6, yeah.
And the reason I'm going to do that is because the other signings are good, but this Madueke deal messes it up because if it stops us getting like an Eze and Rodrigo, then it goes down because it was not what we needed. But we got him and Eze and Rodrigo, then I'll give it a 10. But so far, it's a 5.5. If we get Eze but not Rodrigo, it'll go up to 7.
What do you think about people saying about Gyökeres? He can't fit the system and all that.
You don't know that. How do you know that? You don't. How do you know that? You don't know that.
Exactly.
Listen, it's a risk, whatever, but it's a risk I'd rather take than Sesko. It's a risk I'm more prepared to take. Any striker you bring in abroad is a risk. Anyone that you put that is, but you got to make the right risk.
Yeah.
Once.
Big up to Views, man. Views on Sport, absolute legend, my brother. Big up Views for the raid, for the redirect, man. Absolute legend for that. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to Views' channel. He's a real one, people. So I have to get him on. I know it's been a long time overdue, so hopefully maybe this week or next week we can get Views on the channel, man. He's an absolute legend. Make sure you guys subscribe to Views as well. But yeah, no, bro, you're right. And the thing is, like, the system last season, bro, was horrendous anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like what 14 draws last season.
Yeah.
We got proper found out.
That's not good enough. 14 draws is diabolical.
Yeah. Yeah, it's shocking, man. Absolutely shocking. I can't even lie to you. So, but yeah, bless up Views for the raid, man. But yeah, Gyökeres coming in. So yeah, so not least in terms of like the rating of the window, I'm with you, Seb. Like, I feel around that number. But if you add in Eze to that, if you add in a top class winner as well, because I was saying this when we signed Madueke, is this gonna stop the Rodrigo?
Yeah, that's what worries me. I think it probably might do because when I was on this podcast last week, I was absolutely steaming about this Madueke because of things like this. It might stop us doing this, and I reckon it will because I still think they'll try and go for Eze, but what I actually reckon after these deals, they'll focus more on getting some people out before getting people in, which fair enough. But you got to get. But the thing is that you need the complete players that can fire you to a title. You don't, because Gyokeres is let's be honest, is really the only signing, if this goes through, of course, because it hasn't. That's improved our squad because all the others, let's be honest.
Zubimendi?
Listen, I just backups or replacements because Zubimendi is a replacement for Partey. Norgard is a replacement for Jorginho. Kepa is a replacement for Neto. Madueke is a replacement for Sterling. So, well, Gyökeres, You haven't replaced anyone. You've just got the guy. Eze, you haven't replaced. You wouldn't replace anyone. You just got the guy. Rodrigo, you wouldn't replace anyone. You just improved the squad. So
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I hear it.
Well, don't get me wrong. Zubimendi, I absolutely love, and I think
yeah.
But let's be honest, it's really a replacement for Partey.
Yeah, we apparently this guy's saying we ain't got a friendly. We do have a friendly against Watford.
It's a behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, yeah.
Well, AC Milan is right. It's a behind closed doors.
So basically, like they ain't gonna show the game until maybe
they won't show the game.
Sometimes they put highlights on after the game finishes.
Oh yeah, they might do that, but it's behind.
But yeah, you can't watch the game basically. We do it every single year because like I think it's because Watford is their training grounds like next to ours, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah, if it's behind closed doors friendly, it will most likely be against teams from around London. They won't go any further than London if it's behind closed doors.
Yeah. I don't think the full team will play out. I think there'll be a few youngsters, a few of the youth. There might be some new signings in there though.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
maybe Norgard.
That one I'm not really fussed about. I won't really judge the team with that, but I will actually start judging the team in these friendlies against AC Milan, Newcastle, and Tottenham. That's when we can get a clearer picture before we head back to the Emirates when we play Villarreal and Athletic Bilbao before we kick off the season.
Yeah.
So that's when I'll judge it. But this one, I don't really mind about the result in that behind closed doors friendly. But when I watch them in Singapore, and I'll still expect the players to really lay down the marker because this is an important season coming up, a very important season.
But I still think with the window as well. Apart from the outgoings, like the contracts are key as well. Obviously, we'll talk about one there in a minute. But Saliba, Saka as well.
Exactly. That's why it's 5 out of 5 because they haven't been sorted. Saka hasn't been sorted. Saliba hasn't been sorted. So, and it's not a guarantee they'll sign. People can say what they want about they're Arsenal guys, they want to stay. I'm not sure. Until they see a vision that we're going to start winning, they will not sign because, yes, they'll be happy with Gyokeres. Yes, they'll be happy at Zubimendi. Yes, if we get an Eze, they'll be happy about that. But they'll also look at what Liverpool are doing, especially if they do get Isak. They'll look at that. They'll look about what other teams are doing. They want to know whether it's a clear vision. And yes, they are still young, and yes, there is still time for them to potentially move on later in life. But the thing is, they've signed lots of contracts in the past. Saka's signed lots. He's been very loyal. But it does come to a point where you have to start winning. And this is why I couldn't persist with all these phases and all next season. Because these players won't be thinking that. No. They won't be thinking that. And I bet you if we do not win anything again next season, you're going to see players like Declan Rice making a fuss about, I want to move on. Because I'm telling you, it's coming. Because these clubs are coming. So we need to show serious ambition. So far, not a bad window. But there's more work to do if we are going to win this league.
This is true as well. If Newcastle insists that Isak's not for sale, why are they naming their price?
Exactly. Are they actually naming their price, or is that what Liverpool have said they prepared?
I think they actually named their price. I swear they said it was 130 million.
Oh wow! Liverpool will do that. They'll do that, and because they're going to get money in when they sell players like Nunez. They've got some in for
Diaz.
If Diaz goes, they'll get some money in for that. If Harvey Elliott goes, they'll get some money in for that. They've got quite a lot of money in for Quansah. So they can get capable of doing that.
That's not a thing. Like with our Arsenal window as well, there's still some players that we need to get money for. We need to move on.
We need to get some money. But knowing us, how we've been selling players lately, it's just not. I'm not even hopeful of that. I reckon you'll see some more players possibly.
And that's the thing. Like this whole Ekatike news going to Newcastle as well, maybe.
Exactly.
Replacement for Isak.
Exactly. They would not be going hard and trying to put bids of offers around over 70 million plus for a backup striker. You don't do that. So I'm pretty clear. They wouldn't certain they will not be going in hard for him if they weren't sure what's happening with Isak. And this is what also worries me. And people need to think about that as well. Because Isak, like I said, has not made it clear that he definitely wants to stay. If there's any hint of consideration and Liverpool put in that bid, off he goes. And then that is title done. And then, yes, you do have to come back and question the club and the owners and all this and the manager. Yes, you do. Because I'm telling you now, that will completely mess up this window. Because I want to win the league and the Champions League. So does Josh. So do other fans. And this is what we demand. We always keep our standards high on here. We don't drop them.
That's what it's got to be. That's got to be the aim for next season. Nothing less.
Has to be.
We've got to win the Premier League or Champions League. Simple as that. There's no other. You know. I mean, in terms of the cups, would you take a Carabao Cup, FA Cup next season?
Well, yes, because think about it. If you win the Carabao Cup, it will inspire you to do more. Because what you want is a trophy. When you get a trophy, more comes, and that will give you the winning feeling. A Carabao Cup, it will give you a winning.
Look at Man City when Pep was there.
Exactly.
Look at Mourinho as well.
So these players, these players will want to do more. They'll want to be like, right, we got the winning feeling. Well, it'll be better to do more, like the Premier League, like the FA Cup. So yes, of course, you take a Carabao Cup. Yes, definitely, because it's getting that first trophy that inspires you to go and do more. But when we won that FA Cup in 2014 after a 9-year drought, it inspired us to win more FA Cups. Yes, we wanted to win the league, and it didn't quite work out that way, but it inspired you to win more. So yes, it's about getting these trophies, and then players will stay. They'll see, right, at least there's a vision. Newcastle have done that, and they're going to be wanting to do more. They're going to be wanting to kick on. They're not going to stop. They're going to want to do more. This is what it's about. It's about getting that trophy, because trust me, I'm getting fed up with rivals winning things left, right, and centre, and we're winning absolutely nothing. I'm getting fed up and painful about it, because I've seen Chelsea now win 2 lately, and I've seen Spurs win 1. I've seen Liverpool win. I can't stand it. Last year we saw Man United win, we saw Man City win, we've even seen Palace win. And I can't stand it. It hurts me, especially when they keep bringing up our names, all this. I don't like it. And I want to win. So yes, of course you want to win the Carabao Cup. And anyone who insists of all this, oh, we've got bigger fish to fry, oh, we don't need that. That's not the attitude. We don't win anywhere near enough trophies to have this some sort of arrogance about which ones we pick and choose. I've been on here and I've said this enough times.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with that. I want to win them all. I want them all. I want the lot. I want the Premier League. I want the Champions League. I want the FA Cup. I want the Carabao Cup. I want them all.
Thanks.
And yes, I know we're not going to get them all, but at least try and show that you are serious about winning. And yes, baby, I will probably be happy if it's just a Premier League and nothing else. Yes, I'll be delighted.
Yeah.
An FA Cup, a Champions League and nothing else. Or if it's an FA Cup, fair enough. Or if it's a Carabao Cup, fair enough. But the thing is, it's about winning. It's about winning. I would show off my trophy again, but it's framed in the other room, so I can't.
What page is 7?
Exactly. Because like I said, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing other teams rivals win things. And don't get me wrong, they're close to catching us up. They're close. City.
Chelsea.
Oh yeah, Chelsea. I think are only a couple behind from completely eliminating us, excluding Community Shields. I think we're only 1 or 2 behind. City,
take away Community Shields. I think they're 2 behind us.
2 behind. City, 3 behind. Take away Community Shields, and Community Shields don't count for me. See, this is what you've got to. This is what we've got to be careful, and have got to realise
we could be dropping down and down, man.
Because the longer people keep accepting this is what happens. I've been warning you time and time again.
Because Seb, we are still the furthest club in England.
Exactly,
but that could change.
Even that's up for debate. No wonder we're seeing debates now about, are Chelsea bigger, or even City fans. I'm saying they're bigger. People even saying City are bigger. Which I don't think they are, But these are the debates you're going to keep having that are going to.
If we don't win, yeah.
The longer you win, you don't win. And I'm sure, and every Arsenal fan must be getting fed up with this. But this is what will happen the longer you win. And the longer we don't, and Chelsea do, that stance is only going to grow. That phrase and argument is only going to grow. So this only going to grow higher. Just like when they won the World Cup, FIFA Club World Cup, it will only increase. And then there will come a point where we've got nothing to argue, where we have to accept a fourth. If we don't, there will come a point where we've got no choice but to admit it. And even I don't want to admit it now. But you can understand why Chelsea fans are saying it. And sooner or later, you're going to understand why City fans will say they're bigger than us. You will understand it. And I don't want to be hearing this, and I'm sure no one does either. So this is why we have to win. And we have to win now. Otherwise, debates like that are only going to increase. And rival fans will mock us for it.
Yeah, absolute facts, man. Absolute facts. Yeah, it's bro, you're spot on, man. Seriously, like we have to win. It's got to be winner, you know. But this was. I'm saying this last season. You saying this last season, but again,
I'm so consistent with what I say.
Yeah,
I'm so consistent. I stick with it. I don't lower it down just to suit people's arguments. I say it how it is because I want my team to win. I've grown up for my team. I've grown up with my team winning, going invincible, winning Premier League titles, winning FA Cups left, right and centre. I've grown up on that and I want those days back now. Because don't forget, this was the reason we moved to the Emirates. And this was the reason why we forced out Arsene Wenger to be getting better, not to be going back to doing what we were doing under him, because this is exactly what we were doing under him. And it was deemed not good enough by most fans.
Yeah, they wanted Wenger out, yeah.
Wenger's a bigger legend than Arteta is and ever will be. Wenger's a bigger legend.
He's one of our greatest ever managers.
Yeah, yes, he had to go because he stayed on too long and nearly tarnished his legacy. But we need to have the same energy with other managers as well. Like Real Madrid, they're consistent with what any manager they have. They're consistent. They're like, get in a position, win, or you're out. Bayern Munich, the same. And this is why I have to keep comparing us to Real Madrid, because we were told we were moving to be on their level. So we have to act like it. And I tell you everything they do. And people can say, oh, we're never going to be Real Madrid because of the league we're in, because of the revenue, because of the history, because of the stature. When the reality is, the reason we're not Real Madrid is because of the fans, because they will not raise their standards because this fan base doesn't raise their standards like they do. That's why we will not be Real Madrid. It's nothing to do with the league. It's nothing to do with the revenue. Because if it was, how come we have outspent them the last 5 years? How come? Think about it carefully.
Facts. Big up Michael, my brother. Big up Michael TV for the raid as well. Ajax fan, of course. Hopefully we can play each other next season. I'll get you on the channel, bro. I mean, you're welcome any single time, but bless up Michael TV, man. Michael's a real one, bro. Yeah, absolute real one. Bless up yourself, my brother. Bless up yourself. I just wanted to quickly move on to some other news because I know you got a bit limited time, don't you, Seb?
10-15 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to move to what did I want to talk about? This is some good news, man. So I was getting a bit concerned about this, the whole Chelsea talk, but Arsenal reached an agreement in principle for 1 year of a new deal. After progress in talks reported last weekend, 1 year in his camp have now agreed to sign a new contract at the club. Ethan has always gave priority to Arsenal despite interest from several clubs. Some brilliant news, Seb, right?
Yeah, definitely good news. It's definitely important to keep your young talents like Ranieri and Lewis Skelly. It's definitely important. And let's be honest, if we lost him or Lewis Skelly, it would have been utter embarrassing. It would have been utter. So this is one that surely couldn't go wrong. And Before, of course, I could understand why Ranieri was considering, and I was actually getting quite concerned why he didn't sign the deal, because especially when you see things like Madueke links and Eze links, so he obviously won game time. But he also understands that he's not going to be a regular starter. He also understands. So he just wanted to see a clear pathway into the first team, which I'm sure he does. And I think with him, I think the club see him more as a centre mid more than a winger, which he is, fair enough. But the reason, obviously, he went on the wing because he's capable of doing it. And I do honestly think Arsenal did miss a trick last season when Odegaard got injured by not giving him more game time in his natural position. Because every time he played in his natural position, he always looked like came on and wanted to do something, and that. So I definitely think that is good news, because the thing is, you still need a big squad, especially if we're going to go for all 4 trophies, and more Champions League games like last year will be exactly all that. So, yeah, definitely good news. Yeah, it would have been embarrassing if we'd lost it, but yeah, it was good that they got that done. Now let's try and get Saka and Saliba done.
Yeah, I'm honestly, mate, I'm buzzing with Ranieri signing. They're saying he's going to be used more as a central player next season.
Yeah,
well.
I can understand that. Yeah,
well, that's his natural position, isn't it? To be honest with you,
exactly, it is. Yeah, I can understand that.
The thing I had with Ranieri last season though was like a lot of people said, "Oh, aren't it? He's used him correctly," but at the same time, I look at the end of the last season, and he's playing Stern over the guy against Palace. He was giving him 5 minutes against Bournemouth, PSG. I was sitting there thinking, this guy deserves more than 5 minutes, surely, off the bench.
110%.
That's the frustrating thing about it, because this guy was proving it. He was stepping up in every single game. Like,
I don't know what happened towards the end. I don't know what happened towards the end, because he was given less game time than he should have been, even in that PSG games. It didn't really make sense. But maybe Arteta thought he was overused or something. But even if he was, that's his own fault. The manager, that's the manager's fault. Because we know his managing of players isn't the best, and that is something he's got to get better at. Trust me, so he's got to get better at. Don't run people into the ground, manage them properly, because this is another thing I don't rate about Arteta, is his player management, and I don't think he's handled this one correctly. He certainly hasn't handled Saka correctly, and he didn't handle this last year correctly. Yeah. He didn't bring him in when he needed to be, and then when he did, because of Saka, because he was desperate, he got overused and all that. And then in the end, he probably did get burnt out. But still, and when we needed him, he never did it.
Yeah, this comment from Cray, big up Cray every single time, man. Love to you every single time.
And that's why we saw 3 surgeries last season, because of Arteta's management.
This is Seb was a massive fan of this guy, Danny Olmo, weren't you, as well?
I was. Oh, I love Danny Olmo. I wanted this guy. And yeah, you're absolutely right. He should have come in into the Moreno. Absolutely spot on. I was drumming this after the Euros. I was like, this guy's got to come in. He could be the next Dennis Bergkamp.
Yeah, 100%.
But what will some people say? Oh, but if you get him, what happens to Odegaard? This is a problem. People don't understand. You want a squad big enough you can, which will give you a better chance.
That's why we need Eze in there or something.
Yes, that's why you need a better chance. So it gives you a higher chance, a much stronger chance of competing and winning things. It will only go up with competition, and it will also make your players stronger, because they'll know, right, I've got to fight for my place. Once if things are just being too comfortable and they know they're starting every single week, how do you expect players to improve? Because I'll give you an example. Man City, if Phil Foden drops a stinker, he's out of the side for like the next 3 or 4 games. Well, if Saka was to drop a stinker, he's guaranteed to be starting next week. Odegaard dropped a stinker, he's guaranteed to be starting every single week. You don't get away with that at Man City. The same at Real Madrid. If Vinicius dropped a stinker, he'll be out the side for like the next 3 or 4 games. This is what I'm on about. You need a healthy squad with good competition.
Where's people saying Gyökeres deal was collapsed? Where are you guys hearing this news from?
No, I don't think it's collapsed. Maybe
It
people
can't have
probably
collapsed.
just trolling. You get me or one of these. Yeah.
It's like it won't collapse, man.
Unless it comes from Fabrizio or Ornstein, then of course it's not a collapse.
It's not gonna collapse.
Arsenal really do need to hurry up and get this done because it's just getting boring now.
Nah, it is.
Because how many times have we heard, "Oh, the deal's advanced, the deal's advanced"? We've heard the deal's advanced, the deal's advanced. We've heard this since Sunday, not the Sunday just been, the Sunday then. And then we heard a further update the Sunday after. So when? Just when?
Yeah.
We need an announcement, and here we go now. It's too long.
Yeah.
Get it done. Just sort it out and get it done here. Because the deal will collapse the longer we don't go on and don't agree. It will break down.
Then who do we get after that then if it breaks? Nicholas Jackson. Imagine. Oh my!
It wouldn't shock me.
It wouldn't shock me. Nah, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
Knowing this club and this manager.
Yeah, it wouldn't, man. It wouldn't.
Well, that would just be pure banter at his peak.
Yeah, that would be mad, to be honest with you. But yeah. Yeah, but obviously, guys, on 1 year, he buzzing with this news. Yeah. It had to be signed, as we know. And yeah, he's top class, man. We couldn't have this guy leaving at all, people.
No, definitely not.
No way. Because you know, if he would leave, it'd be another Gnabry situation.
Yeah.
You know, it'd gonna be like.
I think Charlie Patino will be the same thing. He'll be another Gnabry. That's
Patino as well.
Even though he hasn't quite done it at Deportivo, that's because he's been injured. But trust me, once he gets going, he's going to be the next Aaron Ramsey there, a goal-scoring midfielder.
Yeah.
But that's for another debate. I know certain people have come in and routed me about this as well.
Yeah. Facts, bro. Facts. Apparently, we've signed a new striker, have we? That 17-year-old kid. He's a new striker plasma next season. Don't worry, mate.
Boring. Just get it done. Boring.
I know. Let's just get this Gyökeres deal done. Get him in for the first game against AC Milan, and get him firing for the preseason. People, you know how it is. But yeah, I think you got to get going now, Seb, because it's 5:30.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
No worries, man. So, guys, big up everyone who tuned in, as always, today. Big up for the comments. Absolute amazing community. I think we're over 80 likes, so bless up for the likes. If you haven't already liked the video before we get out of here, make sure you guys do smash like on the video as well. That'll be great as well. And we may be back later. Hopefully we'll be back later. Here we go from Fabrizio. Guaranteed we can celebrate Gyökeres deal. But yeah, I do presume it will be at least before preseason, people. It's not going to collapse. People need to just calm down when they hear that. But yeah, people. Hopefully tonight we finally get the here we go, and we'll be back later tonight. If not, obviously back again tomorrow. Seb, big up everyone. Big up for coming on, Seb. Really appreciate it, mate.
Well, I've enjoyed this. Yeah, it's been a little bit more positive than for previous weeks, but still. We need more. It's good that we're getting Gyokeres. It's good that we're getting that we're going in. Sorry, it's good that we're getting Gyokeres, but we still need more if we're going to bridge that gap.
I hope. Well, for me, if we do get Gyokeres over the line, which I think we will do, I think the credit goes to the director as well.
Oh yeah, he's cooking.
He's cooking. Yeah.
No, I know when I came on last week and I said to be that. I don't think Berta has really much of a say because nothing could change in terms of negotiations, penny pinching, all that. But to be fair to him, I was always willing to give him a chance, but I just didn't think he was in a position really of power more. I thought Arteta was still running this show, especially when you see players like Madueke being linked, which we know was Arteta, not Berta. So that's where it came from, and especially before when Sesko was the favourites over Gyokeres, which I still think it was, but I thought it was Arteta running the show and not Berta, which is wrong. I don't agree with managers running it all. Not even Pep does it. Don't agree there with that old-fashioned way.
Does Seba have a channel? He don't have a channel, man. He should, but
No,
he
Instagram, and
on Instagram,
articles
yeah.
of the Arsenal Lounge is where I'm at.
Check out Talk Arsenal FC on Instagram. You can find him on there. How many followers you on there now?
Ooh,
I think
it's even
15. I thought you're like 15K.
24K.
24K. He's been cooking on that one.
Nearly
People, man.
25. Wow.
He's been cooking on that one. Big up, Dow, my brother. Oregon Goon. Big up, bless up Dow for the super chat, my brother.
Brilliant.
Absolute legend, man. That was another real one over there. Big up the States every single time, bro. Bless up yourself. I hope you've been keeping well and having a good summer, man, as well. But yeah, he plays for the middle and will make your girl tickle. He's big, the Superman. Love that, bro. Big up, Dow, man. Big up yourself, Dow. Bless up, man. Absolute legend for that, my brother. Thank you so much for always trying to support. And bro, I still gotta get on the channel, man. I still gotta get you on. It's been a long time overdue, Dow. So I know you've been doing your thing as always, bro. So, but yeah, one day it's definitely, bro.
Sorry, there's a annoying fly around here. Oh.
But yeah,
flipping, yeah,
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, big up for 12K as well. Once again, people, I still can't believe it. 12,000 subscribers. You're like absolute legends for that one. I think we're on 12.1 now, so we're growing every single day. It's been, this community is getting better and better every single day. Some new faces come in, and even if you've been here since day one as well, bless up every single one of you guys as well. Dow, thanks you for the super chat, man, as well. But Seb, you got any articles coming up, mate?
Well, there should have been one last week on the attack, on how the attacking refresh is taken up. I talk about Gyokeres, Madueke, Eze, Rodrigo, and other players we're linked with, and people who could be going, but that doesn't seem to be up yet. So maybe look out for that. Yeah.
What's the channel that you write for again?
It's the Arsenal Lounge. Yeah.
Arsenal Lounge. Do they still do YouTube anymore?
They don't actually. No, they still. They don't. I don't think they do, but they're still very active on social media and all that, and do blogs and all that. So.
Yeah, so they still do like Twitter and all that still, Instagram.
Oh yeah, they still do all that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, man.
Yeah, I don't think they do articles anymore.
But yeah, there we go.
Sorry, I don't think they do YouTube videos. I mean, sorry, YouTube. Yeah.
No, I'll keep them up, man. Keep them up for sure. They're really good, bro. Really good. So, now bless everyone, man. I said hopefully we're back again later tonight with a Here We Go. But if not, obviously back again tomorrow, people. Yeah, and then we're gonna look forward to pre-season. I'm gonna be doing all the games live on the channel. I think what time's the game? Is it 12:30?
I believe so. Yeah.
12:30, like afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the morning.
No, because it's Singapore, so that's why it's going to be a little bit. Yeah. Well, what do you mean?
Okay.
Sorry, do you mean
like? Is it like afternoon time, like daytime?
It will be, yes. It'll be
daytime. Okay.
Because if it's in Singapore, it'll be during the day. It's not like it was America where the time's different.
Yeah.
12:30 kickoff. Yeah, they're all 12:30 kickoffs.
Oh, they're all 12:30. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So we'll be doing the watch long, guys. We'll be doing the match review once again. All on the games. Looking forward to all of the games as well. Obviously Milan, Newcastle, Tottenham as well will be interesting. And then we're back again, Emirates Cup, and then I think we play a midweek game against Villarreal, don't we, as well?
Yeah. Sorry, Villarreal and Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah. So, and there'll be previews coming out, guys, like we did last season every single day. So we ain't going anywhere. If you're watching this now, you're not subscribed, go down there, smash the subscribe button, people. Daily Arsenal content every single day. And yeah, as I said, guys, take care, everyone. We'll be doing both, man. We're doing both. We're doing the watch and the live reaction as always, bro. But yeah, big at everyone, man. Everyone who tuned in today, absolute legends. I don't know how many likes are on. Let me quickly double check. 90 likes, people. 10 away, man. 10 likes away from 100. So anyone who's not liked the stream already, big at everyone who's liked it up. But anyone who's not liked it already, let's go 100 likes on the way out as well. And yeah, you lot absolute legends. Take care, everyone. If I don't see you later on tonight, enjoy the rest of your evenings, whatever you get up to. And as always, Seb, big up yourself, mate. And as always, come on, you Gunners. We're out of it, people.